Hey, what's up, guys? My name's iirix. Gonna do another review today. I wanted to avoid doing this one, but here we are, number 95. I'm running out of things to review as far as the rares, and then I didn't want to go to this because it's lazy, but it's gonna be short. And it's not like nobody ever plays these. Today's review is going to be on the 5 rare dual lands out of Shadows over Innistrad. That's Port Town, Choked Estuary, Foreboding Ruins, Game Trail, and Fortified Village. Now they all do pretty much the same thing, except provide different colors. So, as whichever one you're playing enters the battlefield, you may reveal a plains, island, mountain, swamp, whatever card from your hand. If you don't, this land enters the battlefield tapped. Tapped for, one of two colors. I didn't want to do this because it's a lazy review, and it's kind of like, yeah, it's land. Everybody plays land. Islands, 5 stars out of 5 because it's an island and you need land to play blue. It's kind of lazy. But the thing is, I'm going to look at it. I'm going to try to cover some things that, some pros on these specifically. Now, one of the things I definitely like a lot about it is you can put it into play. And like most dual lands come into play tapped, you have the shock lands where it's an option, you have the filter lands which cost mana to pay, but they come into play untapped. You have those options out there. But these lands, I do like how you play them. They come into play tapped, unless, let's look at, say, Foreboding Ruins, the black-red one. If you don't reveal a swamp or mountain, it comes into play tapped. If you do, well, then it comes into play untapped. And I like that a lot, because if you happen to be playing a 2-color deck, you'll have lots of basic lands. 3 or more colors in your deck, if it's not EDH, you're not too likely to have those basic lands to reveal, and at that point it becomes just like the other 5 enemy dual lands in this set. It just comes into play tapped and then provides those colors, which is not a bad thing. But I like this because if you happen to get this and you need to put down a land, say a mountain, but you're holding Foreboding Ruins and you draw a swamp, well, you can still do Foreboding Ruins, reveal the swamp, and then there you go. You have the red you need. The downside is you're giving the opponent information on your hand. Now they know you're holding a swamp. If you're holding 3 cards, they know you have a swamp in there. So they know a third of your hand. That's 33%. And knowing the opponent's hand is very big in the game. We all know this. Information is very good. It's very important. That's why you always see in Pro Tours when people play like Thoughtseize or Peak, which isn't played as often. I don't even think it's... What is it? I said Peak. It's a peaking ability. It's Gitaxian Probe, that's it. When you use that, you get to look at the opponent's hand. With Thoughtseize, you pay 2 life, look at their hand, discard, I believe, a non-land, and you always see people writing down their other cards. They keep track of it, and then some players, they'll just kind of have that, and then I've seen other players, they'll cross it out to try to keep track of what's in the hand still on like turn 10. It's been, 10, 15 minutes later, they're trying to keep track. Information is good, but you're giving the opponent information on what's in your hand if you want it to come and play untapped. So, it's okay, but it's not the greatest dual land. The thing is, in Standard and Draft, you don't have too many options. Modern EDH, plenty of options, so I wouldn't put this one too high. But I'm going to review it for ratings. I'm going to say, Draft, you get a 3, because it's good, and they're worth a couple bucks. So if you pick them, don't pick them for the lands unless you're drafting casually. A lot of people I know, they draft more seriously. If these get passed to me and I have nothing in the pack that is a bomb in my deck, I will totally pick these up because I look at them like they're all $3 or $4 right now. Well, when you pick these up, you go to draft. I spend 15 at my store. I know some stores do 12, some probably do like 18. I spend 15. If I get 2 of these and then I win $5 in store credit, well, that's not so bad because I didn't do great in the draft, but I got 5 in credit. Let's say I got one that's 3 and one that's 4. I got $12. So I'm only out 3, and it was fun. Not a big deal. Standard of 3 because we could use the dual lands. All decks need lands, obviously. Modern a 2 because there are better lands, and EDH a 4 because if you're playing a red-black deck, you're still going to have like 25 basic lands in the deck. This is not a problem, but it's nice for me. I know some people don't care so much. It's nice in my mind to have that. So that's what I'd say about the rare dual lands out of the set. I'm now at 5 minutes, which is very surprising. I didn't think I'd be able to come up with that much for just lands. And a lot of my ranting is just that. So leave a comment down below. You tell me that this one's kind of lazy and cheap and dumb, and I'm fine with that because I admit it. But leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel for more updates. Enjoy your weekend, and thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time.